the last day of the class.
Right. Hi there, everyone. Today's discussion for the scientific philosophy is going to be pre-human existence. So as far as kind of a definition, my topic once again is quantum physics. So the way my perspective on this is, if such a thing as pre-human existence is real, does exist, then it is some type of incorporeal substance, something on that subatomic realm, or that quantum realm.
Everybody gave their opinion basically on pre-human existence.
And then we got into the
So now I'm about to, I guess I'm going to touch on it philosophically. Plato's ideas. Okay, well, Plato he also had the same idea, maybe even Socrates too, of pre-human existence. And basically how, from where I get, he ties it in basically with innate knowledge, you know what I'm saying, how do, like, you could take a small child, how do they know certain things, like what's right and wrong, what's ethical or not, things that they're not taught, because they wouldn't understand them if you was teaching a baby, you know, like to choose, you know what I'm saying, because they know when something's wrong or right that they're doing, because my child even does it. She looks back.
They have a certain
see if anybody's looking.
Right.
And how they know right from wrong and not being taught right from wrong, even at the earliest, I can say the earliest, you know, as infants. You know, I'm not for sure. I never observed it.
Well, I mean, I know what you're talking about.
But how they born with these innate ideas of what's ethical and what's not, what's right and wrong, and basically how Plato ties it in. How I think he's done a wonderful job with it. It's because we had to exist before. You know what I'm saying, to know these things, to bring this knowledge of basically like ethics and certain judgments that we make now. You know what I'm saying? So how do they know this naturally? It had, you know, if we just started, okay, I was born August 21st, 1974. How do that was the beginning of my existence, there was nothing before that, how do certain things naturally, that you know, like even as a child, how do you know certain things and what's between like good and bad to a certain degree? And believe me, I believe that when we came into this realm that we forgot a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
Because it would be like cheating on a test.
Right.
With life being the ultimate test.
Thank you. That's a wonderful example. It wouldn't be, you know, I like that. But and just to add on to it, you know, we can come across certain knowledge through recollection, through like okay, I could read a book on philosophy or science, then I can get an idea, boom, and tie it into something even greater, like how I did with pre-human existence, just by reading the Quran, the Bible.
Well,
and
I'm like, could learn everything though?
But no, but is it possible to learn in this time frame we have on this earth?
Yes.
You know, lifetimes, right? No,
because you would have to, what you have to do is experience both male and female, different ages. It's one of those aspects. Earth is this big, the insane asylum of the universe. You know, it's where we come to get our PhD. You know, only the bravest of souls come here, and so each life we have to tackle different things, because we can't tackle all the different lessons that are here that are offered to be learned in this, you know, doctorates of soul involvement. So when you come down here and you're doing all that, you know, like you're not allowed to remember, because if you have all their help, then it's cheating, because it's the same as being in heaven.
Yeah, well, that's like the same as having God right here to direct everything that you're doing. My question to you is, do you believe in reincarnation?
Reincarnation,
which is what she's arguing.
Like, far as my religious beliefs on it, it doesn't speak against it, like plainly, and it doesn't confirm it either. But if I was to believe in like reincarnation or even entertain the idea, if it is possible, I don't think we come back as animals. I think maybe
come back as humans.
Maybe as
like
humans, right?
Which that's what Sylvia Brown talks about. She talks about reincarnation, and I disagree with her. But she says as well that if we do reincarnate, it's only as humans, and we stay in that form in animals. But I disagree. I think we can.
No, because you think we can go from one to the other.
Oh yeah, any of them. But also, I agree with the many worlds interpretation with quantum physics, where we could have right now, as we're living this life on this next vibration, we're doing this same thing, making these different choices.
So you're arguing alternate universes.
Oh, alternate universes, alternate dimensions, every parallel, everything on top of each other.
So you think that when we die, we almost, in a way, we jump to another.
But see, I see death as a form of birth. It's a crossover from one plane of existence to the next.
I believe if we die, like afterlife, we reincarnate as a soul, not like.
But we go to heaven still somewhere.
See, there's other worlds. Yeah. This is the only one where I feel where we fully This is just what I believe based on my research over the years. Earth is the only place you physically manifest like this. Earth is the only planet that has 70% evil or negative dark energy and 30% good. All the other planets everywhere else out in the universe that we're quarantined from because we are crazy, like they're all quarantined from us, but they have the different, it's hard to comprehend because you can be any type of spirit, because the way I was taught was that humans, if you have a fan and it's on the lowest setting and you can see the blades, that's human. That's our level.
But so you said it's almost like a slower.
Right. Yeah. And then ghosts and spirits are when it's on medium. Sometimes you can see the blades, but not really. It's kind of a little bit of a blur. But then the highest, heaven and angels and that kind of stuff, is the highest speed. And the reason people think like angels and stuff like that are like flying over them is actually because, based on that theory, heaven's vibration starts 3 feet above our ground level. So that's why they look like they're standing to us, because they're actually just walking on their level.
How do you know that's 3 feet?
How do I know it's 3 feet?
Yes.
Well, take different ghost references, different stories. Most of the time, your bed. It could be more or less than 3 feet, but it's usually around 3 feet.
But then you got like different like haunted houses things where you got the investigators like.
Well, but see, they're
standing on.
You've got different things. You've got angels. You've got spirits. You've got ghosts. You've got energy. You've got energy that manifests as human. You've got
angels are 3 feet and spirits are on the floor.
They can be anywhere. They can transgress those,
Okay, I was just wondering about those.
They can transcend all the different levels. But most of the time, if they just kind of show up and people talk about them being up at the top of the bed, it's usually around 3 feet.
And just to confirm what she said, I believe once you do die, you actually are going into another